Today, we're diving into 20 survival plants you can secretly grow in your garden and can help you thrive in any emergency situation. Remember, life can be unpredictable. When disaster strikes, you don't know who will be preying on you and your goods, so make sure you grab a pen and paper and take notes along the way. Number 1. Potatoes. This unassuming tuber is a nutritional powerhouse. It's loaded with essential carbohydrates, potassium, and vitamin C, all crucial for keeping you energized and healthy. But here's the best part. Potatoes are masters of disguise in the survival garden. Forget needing a big plot of land. Did you know that you can actually grow them in buckets, barrels, or even under a layer of straw and soil? Their delicious goodness stays hidden underground, so unless someone's literally digging around, they'll never suspect your secret stash of calories that is growing right beneath their noses. Number 2. Ginger. This amazing root is as stealthy as it is beneficial. Famous for its ability to soothe upset stomachs and add a zesty kick to your dishes, ginger also plays a crucial role in eliminating unwanted odors from seafood. Now, ginger is a slow grower, but trust me, it's well worth the wait. Planting ginger amongst other foliage plants is a smart move for your secret garden. Its unassuming leaves blend right in with more decorative greens. This means you can reap the medicinal and culinary rewards of ginger without it standing out to those who might be curious about the visible food sources in your garden. Here's a tip for growing ginger. You can actually use the ginger root you buy from the grocery store to plant. Just look for a plump piece of ginger with some eyes, which are those little bumps that look like buds. Break off a piece with a couple of eyes and plant it just below the surface of the soil with the eyes facing upwards. Keep the soil moist but not soggy, and in a few weeks you should see green shoots emerge. Number 3. Asparagus. This spring favorite is much more than just a tasty side dish. Asparagus beds can keep producing delicious spears for years to come, meaning you have a reliable source of fresh veggies pretty much almost all year round. They sprout early in the season, meaning you can harvest them when most other plants are still taking their time to wake up. The real secret weapon of asparagus? They're masters of camouflage. When they're not in the spear form, they look just like ornamental ferns. Plant them along the edge of your garden and they'll blend right in, keeping your hidden food source a secret from even the most curious neighbor. Number 4. Mullein. This isn't your average flower, and that's exactly why it's perfect for a survival situation. Mullein is a champion when it comes to natural medicine, especially for soothing respiratory problems like coughs and congestion. It grows tall and proud with fuzzy, soft leaves, and to the untrained eye, it easily blends in with wildflowers. This makes it ideal for hiding in your landscape while keeping its lung-supporting secrets safe. Plus, mullein is incredibly easy to grow. All it asks for is a sunny spot to thrive, making it a low-maintenance addition to your hidden garden. Mullein thrives in most climates and prefers well-drained soil. It's a biennial plant, meaning it takes 2 years to complete its life cycle. In the first year, it will focus on growing its leaves and establishing a strong root system. In the second year, it will shoot up a tall stalk topped with yellow flowers. These flowers eventually turn into fuzzy seed pods that burst open, releasing thousands of tiny seeds that can easily disperse in the wind. This makes mullein very easy to propagate. You can simply let it grow and reseed naturally, or collect the seed pods and scatter the seeds yourself. While mullein is a valuable addition to any survival garden, it's important to be aware of its potential invasiveness. In some areas, it can become a nuisance weed, so it's always a good idea to check with your local gardening experts before planting it. Number 5. Rhubarb. Alright, so you might know rhubarb is best for delicious pies, but in a survival situation, rhubarb becomes a true all-star for your garden. Those big leafy greens might scream, "Don't eat me!" And for good reason, the leaves are actually toxic. I wouldn't eat the leaves if I were you. They can cause many uncomfortable symptoms such as blisters or a burning sensation in the mouth, or even a coma if eaten. But fear not, the hidden treasure lies in those vibrant red stalks. Packed with fiber and essential nutrients, they're a valuable addition to your secret food source. The best part about rhubarb is its camouflage. Many people dismiss it as just another ordinary garden plant, making it perfect for hiding in plain sight. Tuck it away in nooks and crannies of your garden and let those big leaves act as a natural curtain, keeping your survival stash a secret. Rhubarb is also incredibly easy to grow. It thrives in cooler climates and prefers well-drained soil. With proper care, you can enjoy a harvest of up to 10 to 15 years from a single plant, making it a low-maintenance addition to your survival garden. Plus, it's relatively pest and disease resistant, so you can focus on enjoying the bounty it provides. Number 6. Elderberry. These are nature's own pharmacies, and it's actually a 2-for-1 special: elderflower and elderberries. The fragrant elderflower blossoms can be used to make delicious teas and syrups, while the dark elderberries pack a powerful punch with their immune-boosting properties. However, there's a little catch with elderberries. To safely enjoy them, they need to be cooked first to break down any toxins they may contain. But here's the good news for your hidden garden: they look pretty harmless, just like many other flowering shrubs. The average person might walk right by without realizing they're passing by a powerhouse of nutrition and medicinal benefits. Plant elderberries in full light for maximum blossoms and berries. Plant elderberries at the same depth as their roots in the soil, because elderberries have shallow roots. Throughout their first growth season, be sure to give them plenty of water. Just plant them somewhere a bit out of the way and let them be your secret weapon in your hidden garden. Number 7. Earth chestnut. This perennial plant flies under the radar for most people, making it an excellent choice for a stealthy source of sustenance in your survival garden. It produces delicious, nutritious tubers underground, similar to a potato but much less well known. You can cultivate it just like any other root crop, but without the worry of prying eyes. The leaves and stems of the earth chestnut are unremarkable and don't scream food source, making it perfect for maintaining a low-profile garden. Even better, it continues to produce year after year with minimal fuss, so you can enjoy a reliable harvest season after season. Earth chestnuts are easy to grow in most climates and prefer well-drained soil with some organic matter mixed in. They're relatively pest and disease resistant, so you can focus on enjoying the bounty they provide. Planting is simple. You can either sow seeds directly outdoors in the spring, after the danger of frost has passed, or start them indoors a few weeks earlier and transplant them once the seedlings are established. Here's a tip for even stealthier growing. Earth chestnuts can also be grown in containers. This can be a great option if you have limited space in your garden, or if you want to keep your hidden food source even more discreet. Just choose a pot that's large enough to accommodate the mature size of the plant, around 15 to 20 gallons, and fill it with a good quality potting mix. Plant your earth chestnut tubers just like you would in the ground, and water them regularly, especially during the first few weeks after planting. Number 8. Peppermint. Now this isn't just your average garden mint. Sure, it's fantastic for adding a refreshing touch to your breath and summer drinks, but peppermint is a powerhouse in the medicinal plant world. It's known for soothing stomach issues and more, making it a valuable addition to your natural medicine cabinet. But peppermint has another hidden talent. It's a potent natural pesticide. Its vigorous growth creates a thick ground cover that helps keep unwanted pests at bay. This makes it a double threat in your survival garden, both protective and productive. Plus, its rapid growth makes it easy to overlook as just another common ground cover, keeping your secret stash a secret. Planting peppermint is a breeze. It thrives in most climates and prefers moist, well-drained soil. You can start with seeds or buy established plants from your local nursery. Once established, it will spread quickly, so plant it in a location where you have space for it to roam. Just remember, peppermint can be quite aggressive, so it's a good idea to plant it in a container if you want to keep it contained. Number 9. Summer and winter squash. These guys are the garden giants, sprawling across the ground and providing a thick cover that can hide smaller, more vulnerable plants growing behind them. This strategic use goes way beyond just gardening aesthetics. Squash is chock full of fiber and vitamin C, both essential for maintaining your health in tough times. Here's the best part for your secret garden: their ability to grow vigorously and cover large areas quickly. They're ideal for filling out a survival garden while keeping the more obvious food sources hidden from sight. Plant your squash on the edges of your garden and let them sprawl outwards, creating a natural curtain that obscures the rest of your precious plants. This way, even if someone takes a peek at your garden, they'll likely miss the hidden bounty thriving behind the squash shield. Squash is a warm season crop, so you'll want to plant them after the danger of frost has passed. They prefer full sun and well-drained soil. With proper care, you can enjoy a bountiful harvest of both summer and winter squash varieties, providing you with a steady supply of delicious and nutritious food throughout the growing season. Number 10. Wild lettuce. Forget fancy salad greens. This plant packs a powerful punch for your survival stash. It's known for its pain-relieving properties, making it a great natural medicine option. But here's why it's perfect for a secret garden. Wild lettuce looks just like many other common weeds. This unassuming appearance makes it ideal for a low-key setup. Just remember to unlock its pain-relieving benefits and avoid any bitterness. You'll need to cook those leaves before enjoying them. Lettuce grows best in moist to wet soils, and also in parts shade to full shade. Wild lettuce needs moisture all the time. By self-seeding, they will persist in your garden on their own, so you should plant them in a container if you want to limit their spread. Number 11. Wild mushrooms. These aren't just a delicious food source. They're a survivalist's dream, offering a variety of medicinal properties. Here's the thing with wild mushrooms. Some are incredibly beneficial for your health, while others can be deadly if consumed. The key is knowing which ones are safe to pick. This takes time, research, and a healthy dose of caution. However, the advantage of wild mushrooms for a survival garden is their natural camouflage. They blend perfectly into their surroundings, making them nearly invisible to the untrained eye. This means you can incorporate them into your garden or even harvest them from the wild, as long as you have the proper knowledge and take the necessary precautions. With careful identification and responsible foraging, wild mushrooms can be a secret and safe component of your survival strategy. A word of caution. I strongly recommend against relying on this video for wild mushroom identification. There are many resources available online and in libraries that can help you learn about safe foraging practices. Never eat a wild mushroom unless you are 100% certain it is safe to do so. Number 12. Culinary herbs. Let's move on to something a little less risky. We all know rosemary, oregano, thyme, and sage for kicking up the flavor in our dishes. But these aromatic staples have another secret identity: medicinal heroes. From boosting digestion to reducing inflammation, these herbs offer a variety of health benefits. Plus, they're incredibly easy to grow in your survival garden. They typically grow low and bushy with a nondescript appearance that makes them easy to overlook. This camouflage allows them to thrive in your garden without anyone suspecting their hidden potential. They might look like mere ornamentals or filler plants, but they'll be secretly adding flavor and boosting your health with every harvest. These herbs are low maintenance and thrive in most climates with well-drained soil. You can start them from seeds or buy established plants from your local nursery. Once established, they'll reward you with a continuous supply of fragrant leaves throughout the growing season. Number 13. The mighty dandelion. Now let's talk about a plant that often gets a bad reputation. These cheerful yellow flowers might be seen as just another pesky weed, but don't be fooled. The dandelion is a true powerhouse of nutrition, packed with vitamins and minerals. The entire plant is usable, from the roots to the flowers. You can enjoy them raw, cooked, or even dried into tea. But here's the best part for your survival garden. Everyone sees dandelions as a nuisance. This common perception makes them the perfect undercover plant. They'll quietly offer you substantial nutritional benefits while blending perfectly with the surrounding greenery. You can harvest the dandelion leaves throughout the growing season, and in the fall, you can dig up the roots to enjoy their slightly bitter flavor. Just remember, when it comes to dandelions, moderation is key, as too much can have a laxative effect. Number 14. Jerusalem artichoke. These tubers are a dream come true for any survival situation. They thrive in almost any soil type, even poor soil, and are incredibly drought-resistant. This means they'll keep producing food for you even in tough conditions. They're not just hardy, they're also prolific. Jerusalem artichokes produce a continuous supply of delicious, starchy tubers underground. But the best part for your secret garden? Their disguise. Above ground, their sunflower-like appearance serves as a great camouflage. They'll look more like a decorative plant than a valuable food source. This deceptive appearance allows them to grow undetected, safeguarding your food supply right in plain sight. Planting Jerusalem artichokes is a breeze. You can simply break off a small piece of a tuber with an eye, which is the bud on it, and plant it directly in the ground in the spring. They'll take a while to mature, but once they do, you'll enjoy a bountiful harvest in the fall. They're relatively pest and disease resistant, so you can focus on enjoying the delicious tubers they produce. Number 15. Purslane. Don't let its unassuming appearance fool you. This little plant packs a powerful punch. Loaded with omega-3 fatty acids and a whole slew of vitamins and minerals, purslane is a nutritional powerhouse in disguise. The coolest thing about purslane? It often pops up on its own, masquerading as a common weed. In fact, you might already have it growing in your garden without even realizing it. Its juicy, crunchy leaves can be tossed into a salad or cooked up in a stir-fry, providing a nutritious boost whenever you need it most. Because it's often overlooked as just another garden weed, purslane keeps your food source stealthy and your garden's true potential hidden from prying eyes. The next time you see a little green sprout you might consider pulling, take a closer look. It could be a purslane plant, a secret weapon waiting to be discovered in your very own garden. Number 16. Cattails. These versatile plants are practically a survivalist's Swiss Army knife. They're commonly found in marshy or wetland areas and offer a wealth of benefits. Cattails aren't just a source of food, their roots and shoots are edible and can be used to make flour or even fishing bait. Plus, the fluffy part at the top of the plant, called the cattail head, can be used as tinder to start a fire. But the real advantage of cattails for your secret garden is their natural camouflage. They grow wild and are often ignored by the average person, making them an excellent addition to a hidden survival garden. Their ordinary appearance belies their extraordinary usefulness, keeping them off the radar while providing you with multiple survival resources. Here's a tip for harvesting cattails. Be sure to wait until the cattail heads are brown and fluffy before harvesting them for tinder or flour. The shoots and roots are best harvested in the spring when they're young and tender. Number 17. Lentils. These little legumes are a survivalist's dream. Not only are they packed with protein and carbs, vital for energy and sustenance, but they're also incredibly easy to grow and keep under wraps. The lentil plants themselves are quite subtle, not drawing much attention with their small leafy forms. This makes lentils an excellent choice for covert cultivation in your garden. They'll quietly grow, ensuring you have a reliable and nutrient-dense food source that won't tip off everyone to its presence. Lentils are a cool season crop, so the best time to plant them depends on your climate. In general, you can plant them in early spring or early fall. They prefer well-drained soil and full sun, but they can also tolerate some shade. And the best part, they're relatively low maintenance. Just keep the soil evenly moist, especially during germination, and they'll reward you with a bountiful harvest of protein-packed lentils. Number 18. Prickly pear. Now let's head to the desert and explore the prickly pear, also known as the nopal cactus. This incredible survivor's plant offers both delicious fruit and meaty leaves called nopals. These nopals are rich in water and nutrients, making them invaluable in a survival situation. Here's the best part. Growing mainly in arid environments, prickly pears are often overlooked by those unfamiliar with their benefits. Plus, their spiny exterior acts as a natural ally, deterring unwanted foragers from getting too close. Plant these in your secret desert garden for a doable duty of nutrition and natural defense, keeping your survival strategy as sharp as their thorns. Prickly pear cacti are surprisingly easy to grow, as long as they have well-drained soil and plenty of sunshine. They're also relatively low maintenance once established. With proper care, you can enjoy a harvest of delicious prickly pear fruit and nutritious nopals throughout the growing season. Just remember to be cautious when harvesting. Those thorns can be quite prickly. Number 19. Wild strawberries. These little gems are packed with vitamins and minerals, making them a valuable addition to your hidden food supply. These little berries blend effortlessly into natural surroundings, making them hard to spot unless you know exactly what you're looking for. They grow low to the ground and can often be mistaken for simple ground cover. This camouflage allows them to thrive unnoticed, providing a stealthy but valuable source of nutrients. Plus, their wild nature means they're harder than their cultivated cousins. They require less care and are more likely to survive on their own, making them an effortless addition to your hidden garden. Just keep an eye out for the tiny white flowers in the spring, followed by the small red berries in the summer. With a little practice, you'll be a pro at spotting these wild strawberry treats. Number 20. Corn. Now I know what you're thinking. Corn might seem like a garden giant, but it's a giant with serious survival benefits. This staple crop is not just a significant source of calories, it also grows tall enough to act as a natural barrier. A cornfield can conceal other parts of your garden or even your entire survival plot. While it's true that the corn stalks are visible, their height and density can create a fantastic hiding place. This dual purpose makes corn an excellent choice for your survival garden. It provides both nourishment and privacy, ensuring your garden remains just yours to enjoy. Planting corn is a breeze. You can directly sow seeds outdoors in the spring after the danger of frost is past. Just keep the soil moist and weeded, and your corn will grow tall and strong, offering you a delicious and nutritious harvest in the fall. Plus, it'll create a natural privacy screen, keeping your other precious plants hidden from view. So when it comes to prepping, it's not just about the food you grow. Click the video on screen now to learn about the 17 items you can't be without in a disaster and might not survive without.